One of the Mifflin Township officers was shot in the arm, is recovering now at home, but the other, his partner, as Jared said, still has a long road ahead of him. He was shot a number of times.
NBC4's Delaney Ruth is live now with details on the officer's injuries and how damaging a gunshot wound can be, Delaney.
Colleen, Jared, I spoke with the trauma surgeon here at Grant Medical Center today, and this is where a lot of gunshot victims are taken. Now, he didn't talk specifically about the Mifflin Township shooting, but he did share just how difficult it can be treating gunshot wounds. Dr. Keshav Deshpande says while a bullet is small, it can destroy anything in its path.
So that damage can really create cavitations in the body that are much bigger than the bullet itself. And also when the bullet goes into the body, it can break apart, and that shrapnel can really go in different directions, causing injuries to multiple organs.
The doctor says treating any kind of gunshot wound is anxiety inducing. Usually, he says, the hospital staff doesn't know who they're treating, but Dr. Deshpande says he has operated on law enforcement in the past.
By the time they get through our doors, most often we don't know who they are, whether they were the good guy, the bad guy, just an innocent person on the side, or even sometimes we don't know if that they're a police officer. And so we try to treat everybody the same.
Dr. Deshpande says knowing you are helping a police officer can weigh heavily. He says that means something happened in our community, but his focus is on getting each patient healthy.
It can be a long road to recovery from all aspects, from a holistic aspect, a physical aspect, the whole gamut.
While Dr. Deshpande didn't talk about the Mifflin Township officer's injuries, Brian Steele, president of the local Fraternal Order of Police, says the officer who was shot multiple times just had a lengthy surgery and is in the ICU at Grant.
This is a couple-week process, and right now we're just hoping there's no kind of infection or blood clot or anything that set in.
Steele says both officers were wearing bulletproof vests, but there are still areas where a bullet can get through, which is how the Mifflin Township officer was injured so severely.
So he is stable by the great work and the grace of God and the hospital medical staff. He's on a road to recovery. Just keep your thoughts and prayers for him.
Well, Steele says obviously both of these officers are going to have time off while they rest and recover. Now, they will still get paid their salary, but Steele says this is still a financial burden as they work on their recovery. So he says the FOP will be having a fundraiser here in the near future. Local for you at Grant Medical Center, I'm Delaney Ruth, NBC4.